Well, along with the thousands that showed up to the governor's picnic this afternoon, there was also a handful of protesters speaking out against what they call the drugging of Alaska's youth. Channel 2's Blake Essig was at the governor's picnic today and joins us now with details. Blake.
Abby, 3 supporters marched a few blocks from the Martin Luther King Memorial to the picnic site on the Delaney Park Strip to make their voice heard.
For Faith Myers, it's a controversial issue that hits close to home.
Drugs have severely impacted my life.
Back in 1981, Faith says she was diagnosed with schizophreniform, a disorder that resembles schizophrenia.
Protect Alaska's children.
Saying she was still prescribed psychotropic drugs that made her condition worse.
The drowsiness, the lethargy, the spaced outness, that's all you remember. You don't remember your life. You lose your life to these drugs. Ask Governor Parnell to stop drugging Alaska's children.
While Faith was in her 30s when she received the medication, she says the effects are much more damaging for a child. Now, she's fighting to give a voice to those who are too young to have one.
So we're saying, Governor Sean Parnell, please stop the drugging of our poor children and our children on Medicare and our foster children in Alaska.
I don't know if you're familiar with that.
While protesters say the issue affects thousands of people statewide, officials with the Department of Health and Social Services point to statistics that say otherwise. DHSS statistics show that nearly 2,000 young Alaskans cared for by the Alaska Office of Children's Services in the last quarter of 2012. 114 children received antipsychotic medications.
So I'd appreciate that if you totally ask the governor to stop drugging children.
According to DHSS, there are already procedures in place to protect these children.
We make sure that anyone who is on an antipsychotic medication is receiving mental health therapy.
However, both parties agree that communication is important in deciding what's best for Alaska's youth.
They're concerned about the use of drugs, psychotropic and antipsychotic medications with children, and we have been working toward that. We'll continue to work that.
Stop drugging the children.
The commissioner of the Department of Health and Social Services says he has promised to meet with protesters within the next few weeks to personally address their concerns. Abby?
All right, Blake Essig, thanks for that report tonight.